We're in Dublin and I booked a Wicklow tour while we're there. I did book this tour way in advance with like Viator, however you say it. I don't even know, but it's through Paddy Wagon. And you can see here that the kids are definitely not on European schedule yet. This tour that we took was at 8 a.m., which is like 1 a.m. in Texas, but Jeremiah was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so that was fine. The bus ride took about an hour, which it was a whole Paddy Wagon tour thing, so there was plenty of other people on there, and going through all the little different villages through this area was so beautiful. We saw cows and sheep and tons of different animals, goats and things like that, and the houses were so adorable. The guy that was doing the tour though did tell us that they have stopped allowing people to have fireplaces in their homes, which is crazy. I'm not exactly sure why he said that they did that, but Ireland does get cold, so a fireplace would actually be essential for me, so I don't know if I could handle that. I'm not sure of all the names of all the little towns that we went through, but I could probably go from like Temple Bar to wherever we went in Wicklow. But we did we stopped, our first stop was in like this graveyard, and to just look at how old these grave sites were crazy. At first it felt weird walking through a graveyard, and then I felt okay, and then I felt kind of weird about it again, but it was insane. It rains so much in Ireland that I know that that is why it's so green here. And on a lot of these stones, there's a lot of moss growing on them because it is so wet there. The guy that drove us here on the bus, they didn't do guided tours, but these are all people that were doing guided tours and like explaining all these things, so we could kind of listen in on their conversations and kind of like gauge what was happening in this gravesite. A lot of the architecture that they said, a lot of the people in Ireland would go to like different parts of Europe and learn how like the Europeans like did like the Roman architecture, and that's kind of how they did their work. But if you are looking into going into Ireland, I would definitely recommend this bus tour.